So getting people to come out to your gigs can be really difficult, right? And what's worse is it's kind of expected of you. Like, a lot of places won't even hire you unless you have a following and you can get people out to the gig. Well, fear not, I got you covered. In this video, I'm gonna reveal 5 proven strategies for getting people to come out to your gigs. Hey, and welcome to Music Space. Here we help working musicians monetize their craft. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay updated when new videos are uploaded. Now, right before we jump into this video, if you're a band, artist, or musician looking to make some serious passive income and grow a huge fan base, I'm advising all bands and artists and musicians like this to start a YouTube channel today. And that's because right now, YouTube continues to be the biggest growth opportunity for bands, artists, and musicians to gain a huge following and make lots of money. And because of this, I've created the YouTube QuickStart course. This course is specifically designed to get you up and running and making money and growing a huge fan base on YouTube really quickly and easily. And the best part is it's completely free and you can get instant access to it at the link in the description of this video. Okay, so to get people to come out to your gigs, you need to be showing that you are different or that you offer something different. What you have to think about is that on any given night that you're performing, there's probably several other bands and sometimes even hundreds of other bands performing in the same vicinity that you are. And what that means is that people have options that they can choose from, and you have to give them a reason to choose you. It's like having several restaurants or food places on the same street. Like, each one of those restaurants have to provide a reason why their food or why their option is going to be better than the other people that are around them. That is, of course, if they want more people to come to their establishment versus the other ones. And the good news for us musicians and bands is that this is really easy to do, and this is how you do it. So the first thing you want to do is to start promoting your gigs as events. And here's what I mean. What happens is most musicians and bands just throw up on their social media something like, hey, I'm playing here on Friday night or on Saturday night. Come through if you're not busy. That's like really basic and general, and it doesn't give anybody any sort of intrigue to come out and see you. So what I mean by promoting your shows and gigs as events, rather than doing something basic like that, you create it like it's something special. You create a flyer for it. You make several announcements about it like it's going to be this big thing. So just like any other event or something that's happening in your area, when they promote it, you talk about things like who else is going to be there, who's going to be on stage, who the opening acts are, if that's the case, who's going to be performing in your band with you, or who's the special guest, and all of that. And the main thing is you want to be making this a sort of campaign promotion. And what I mean by that is not just having a single post, but do it over like several posts. You want to be talking about it and building up some anticipation about this show or gig to get people to come out. And the second part of this strategy follows right from that, and that is to promote the preparation for the show. And here's what I mean. One of my go-to examples for this is always like the Apple events and the Samsung events. When they get ready to launch new products like new phones, they always do like a campaign building up to it, like something new is coming, something big, the next Galaxy, the next iPhone, all of this kind of stuff. And they talk about the event and how it's going to be a very special occasion, right? So for us musicians and bands, the way that that can work is what you want to do is start showing some of the footage of your rehearsals in your preparation for that gig, or like just post a copy of your song list or some of the songs that you're doing or something like that. Anything that you can show that you are getting ready to make this event special and that people should come out to see it. And this part of the strategy is good for like promoting stories as well. And what I mean by stories is telling the story of like the struggle of you getting to that gig. So even something simple like just learning a song, like, hey, we've been practicing on this song. This is one of the hardest songs to play, but we nailed it and we're gonna be killing it for y'all at this show. Promoting the preparation for the show or gig that you're doing is one of the best ways to get people out to your gig. Now stay with me here because this next one is crucially important. And that is, you want to be creating intrigue about your gigs. And what I mean by this is that you want to be creating a little bit of mystery around this show or around the gigs that you're doing. And what's crazy about this is that it can be really simple. You could even do something or say something in your promotions like, "You're not going to believe what we're wearing to this gig on Friday night. You're going to have to see these outfits in person." You see how that creates a little bit of mystery and intrigue about what's going to happen at your shows? And the way that you know this particular strategy works is because you see it all the time over headlines and news articles and on the news and on TV. They'll say something like, "Grocery stores are dangerous. You won't believe what this man saw when he walked into the door of this grocery store. Join us at 5 p.m. to find out." They do this and put out those sorts of headlines because they know that it creates intrigue and mystery, and it makes people want to tune in to see them. And in the same way, this strategy is one of the best ways to get people intrigued and interested and get them out to your gigs and shows. Now, the next strategy I really like, and that is to use OPP. You know what OPP? Yeah, you know me. Okay, not that OPP. What I'm talking about is other people's promotion. And this is exactly what it sounds like. You get other people to help you promote or to promote with you and for you. And what this strategy is going to do is create what's called social proof, which is a key component of promotional marketing. And in a nutshell, what it means is that the more interest that other people have in a particular thing, the more interest is going to create for other people. What happens is the other people think that, hey, so many people are interested in this thing, there must be something great about it, and I don't want to miss out on it, so now I'm interested in it too. So when we get other people to help us promote and promote with us, it creates that intrigue. You can do something as simple as just getting your friends and family members to share your post. Like when you do the promotion, when you put out the intrigue and the mystery and stuff like that, have them share your post. But what you want to do is get those friends and family members or whomever to also add their own spin on it. So you can have them say something like, "Hey, I'm planning to go to this show Friday night. I've seen this band and they are awesome." And then get someone else to say something like, "Hey, I saw this band perform a few months ago and I've been really interested or fired up about seeing them again and I'm excited to go to this gig." Now, you do want to be careful about having them use like a lot of hyperbole and stuff like that. And you do want to make sure that it's authentic what they're saying, that they actually believe it and they're not just saying it. But even outside that, it doesn't necessarily have to be all of those types of things. It could be just someone else saying that, "Hey, I'm planning to go see this show and see this band perform this Friday night. Hey, who's coming with me?" So using OPP, other people's promotion, is a great way to get people to come out to your shows. Now, the next strategy is this, and this might be the most important one. And that is, you have to deliver on the goods. And here's what I mean by this. A great performance or a great show and you or your band delivering this, product in the way that you say that you can is always going to be the best promotion that you have. Because here's the thing, you can use all of those other strategies, promote your gigs as events, create intrigue, use OPP and all of that. But if people show up and you are trash and you deliver a bad product, the sound is bad and the experience is bad that you create for people, they're not going to want to come back and see you. And what's worse is they're probably going to promote that your band sucks and that you're trash. So what this means is that you have to give some reasonable level of delivery on the product that you say you can deliver. If you say you can make people have a good time and you're going to have a great show and you got the best drummer or the best singer in your city and they're going to kill it and all of that, when people show up, they better get something reasonably close to that. Now, if you want some other information about things pertaining to your band, like money and promotion and all of that kind of stuff, there are plenty of videos on the channel and you can check a few of them out here right now.